Hi Cancer, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of September 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. And I do want to remind you, as always, this is general for your month, so just take what resonates. But do bear with my lack of voice, just working a lot and yeah. Anyways, so I do want to as well thank you in advance for your love and support on this video, your likes, your comments, and of course your subscriptions to the channel if you haven't done so already. We're going to begin and pull from this money and career deck, and then we'll see where the reading goes. I'm hearing working a lot for Cancer. September, money and career. We have two coming out already. Light bulb, okay? I feel as if the ideas are coming to you left and right. Feeling as if people just don't fully get you, but that's okay. New income source could come into play for some of you Cancerians, as far as whether it's an extension in your business or from your business. It could be a new business idea or just a new job you're picking up, whether it's part-time, full-time, you name it. I do feel like you're feeling very inspired at certain points in the month. And I do sense that tarot readings play into that in one way, shape, or form, at least at certain points. But I also feel some of you, there's a business contract at play, okay? Also, I do sense that I feel like a lot of entrepreneurs are drawn to this reading. But again, new jobs, creative work, working with your hands, I feel the need to say, growing through what you do. Even if that's involving spending your money, okay? What you're drawn to purchase, embrace it, okay? I also feel as if there's just a lot of financial growth as well. As far as your financial savings, putting money aside, choosing to go with the flow with your money, choose not to stress it, okay? What goes is meant to go, period. Take that more than one way. I'm now hearing you're a star. You're a star. I feel as if abundance is flowing in more than one way. And I do sense that there's a situation where it's not 100% horrible, but the energy is not perfect. And you can feel it, okay? I heard growing alone. It may feel like a lot of people are growing in the same way and you're growing differently. And that's making you very much an individual, unique, okay? You may find that the month of September involves a level of working outside, okay? Or just being pushed to embrace the outdoors, the Mother Nature, if you will, to replenish, to heal, to feel inspired so you can get back to your job or you're running your business, or both. I do feel like there's steady progress throughout the month. And that's key for you. When you feel the need to move like a turtle, slowly but surely, embrace it, okay? There is no need to rush. Let's continue and pull some tarot from the Gilded Tarot Royale. Do some shuffling. I do feel like at certain points you're pushed to adjust your perspective and understand the ships that you desire are coming in. Now, when that is for you specifically will vary from case to case, and is obviously destined, but you're meant to feel peaceful at this time out of respect for what lies ahead. For Cancer. Okay, it's a little bit abrupt, but we have the Eight of Cups, and I really feel as if you're pushed to recognize that the cups that have spilt over in the past, whether that's a past job, living situations, other investments, even people is what they're saying, purposeful. And that's out of preparation for, I feel like, October, November, maybe even December, where you're meant to, okay, for some it is in the month of September surrounding it, where you're meant to leave something behind, okay? Everything is happening in a purposeful way. When you feel the need to migrate away from a situation, it's a reminder of where you don't want to be or where you desire to be more so. I feel there is a little bit of stress in regards to your savings, in regards to wanting more control in a situation, but everything's happening the way it's meant to. Trust that. 511 is an angel number that will speak to you wholeheartedly, even if you're not open to the message. I really do feel as if there's moments where you just feel the need to celebrate, and it's spirit pushing you to get a release or just to feel grateful in the moment. I do sense that you're celebrating at certain moments financial growth, growing through your financial relationship, or your connection to money, and just vibing with all that's taking place. Don't overthink, but I do feel as if you being drawn to this reading are very overworked. You deserve the fulfillment is now what I'm getting, as I'm putting this right at the top of your reading. Okay? You deserve that new move of residence or that perfect place of employment. It's, for some, obviously that's intertwined, feeling like once again there's a lot of entrepreneurs drawn to this reading, working from home or just needing a new office location or a new place of residence. Horrible wording. Again, that's coming through. New place of residence, a new place for your business to be run. People will like what you have to offer. The background noise will annoy you to an extent, but things feel more peaceful than you once experienced. So why are you stressing? There's more than one reason, but I do sense that you're reaping the rewards, the benefits from all that you desire as I point to the B. But as you focus on the rewards, where's the happiness? Why is it missing at certain points? There's something to learn. Initials coming into play. Textures, designs, colors, all of which will play into your work in some way, shape, or form. We love you, Cancer, is now what I'm getting. But I also sense that there's a decision, a choice to make when it comes to an idea or several that come to be within one's mind, okay? Very interesting. A little bit impatient, but not overly stressed in the midst of it. Just kind of going with the flow. And that other signs, other people around you might need to adapt to. But there's other adjustments that need to take place. I do sense that there's a lot of alone time, okay, with the Hermit card. People get you, but they don't at the same time. Working alone, even if you're working with other individuals, feeling as if those that surround you, again, don't get you, or it just feels like you're vibing to your own beat within one's energy. People are seeing you as a very, very wise individual, and that's very important, okay? That's very important. Once again, bear with my lack of voice. I do sense that you're putting up a facade at certain points to do what you got to do. Organizing at certain points. A lot to accomplish. A lot to accomplish. You might feel a little bit limited in a situation. A lot of communication. How did that silence feel? It felt good, okay? It felt good. A lot of spiritual messing with or just spiritual occurrences. As I took a quick moment to drink some water to catch my breath, to gather a couple more messages, even for myself, I was given the message for you, Cancer, that it's time to plan for your future. There's moments where you're putting in the work and it doesn't feel completely necessary or enjoyable, and it just is right. You're doing what you have to, even if it doesn't feel perfect in the moment. You'll review your work, or people will see it, or things will just kind of overlap, I feel they need to say, and it feels just right. You're about to impress people on so many levels throughout the month of September, and more so moving forward. Things are growing is now what I'm getting. Trees coming into play in more than one way. Spiritual replenishment, growth, a connection to nature that is thriving throughout the month. I just feel like you're not overly smiley, but it's not necessary to get the work done. Your connection to the moon needs to take a focus at certain points. Plan, but don't overthink, Okay, your connection to certain zodiac signs will be quite relevant. Okay, those who you connect with the most will express it. Interesting. We do have, as I interestingly enough put two over here, the Six of Wands and again the Emperor. But I do feel like in your planning moments, in your strategic moves within them, you're being put on stage, you're being noticed. But it's not the center point of your month. Your communication, all that you're accomplishing, all that you need to purchase, get done, that's the center focus. And on the outside of all of which, you're being put on stage, being noticed, being praised, and just getting done what you need to. Money will be well spent. Don't stress it. Once again, do not stress it. I do feel like the wheel is turning for you because of all that you've put in effort-wise and energy-wise. Productivity is just the vibe of your month, but it doesn't mean you're moving like the speed of the Eight of Wands. It's more of a Knight of Pentacles, but matched with the King of Wands kind of energy. Does that make sense? Things are just moving in a very passionate but purposeful, I don't need to rush kind of way. That's you. A passionate new beginning that began very recently or within the month, or you're planning for, meant to be. Don't forget it, okay? Do not forget it. Things are falling into place for you. But I do feel like your connection to the sun is quite relevant as well. So when we spoke upon the moon, things feeling quite black and white at times, day and night, but then meshed all together in certain ways. Completion leads to happiness. That is you being an example at certain points, or just reminding people of that throughout the month. I did get pushed to touch my ear. Listen to spirit when they're speaking, but don't take it to heart at certain moments. Listen to others as a sense of healing for them, but it doesn't always entail or need to entail a response or a big sense, piece of advice. Okay, compliment when you feel guided to, but I also feel people are just complimenting you. Heads will churn. Heads will churn. I was just drawn to the number 1312. 1312. You're also doing some reflecting. People donating, thinking back. Butterflies will come into play. You're blossoming through your work. I just heard I don't feel the need to stop, but I feel the need to rest. Okay? And even in moments where you feel the need to rest, you're not going to give yourself that chance or that opportunity to do so, and you may regret it, okay? Even though you might get something else accomplished when it comes to your money or when it comes to your career or just in general. I do feel like there's certain levels of chaos you're dealing with, whether it's your spirituality, where you're living, where you're working, you name it. But things are better than the past. You need to remember that. You need to remember that. Let your voice be the inspiration that people need, and that at times reminds you of what you've been through and what is lying ahead in a positive light. Okay? Keep the hope alive and remember where your wishes lie. You may need to, or get pushed spiritually to figure out what wish you want to come to be, what you want to manifest, what you wish for the universe / spirit to help you with moving forward for your money and career, because things have just been falling into place recently, or you just have been so busy that you haven't had time to figure it out for oneself. Allow for the passion to override any slight difficulties, okay? Remember where you are is where you're meant to be, and let's get our voice out there and figure out, what else do I desire? Because there's a lot more to experience when it comes to where you invest your time, your energy, your resources like your money, and how your career develops. We have more to show you. Let's pull from the small money and career deck. I just saw unexpected income, confident success, okay? There's a level of confidence about you that feels rewarding, calming, okay, to others, and just doesn't feel forced. You'll succeed where you're meant to is now what I'm getting. Star in the making. Absolutely. That's feeling so fulfilling, as in the moments where people turn their head and look at you, remember that you're a star in the making. Okay, you're shining in your own confident way. What else do we have for Cancer? They want me to take this. Unexpected income because of your efforts, your hard work, your diligence. But there's a vibe where you're putting in the work, the effort, putting forth the effort, but not overdoing it. And that's benefiting you. People see that you need to heal. You're standing out. And that was naturally put on top of the Six of Wands and the Six of Cups. So number 66 coming out. Okay, big money in moments of solitude. Spotlight success. And life-changing success. But you have the knowledge, the wisdom to embrace this life-changing success, okay? Allow for oneself to remember that your hard work is paying off and you deserve the success that's coming to be, all right? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Enjoy your month, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Cancer.